Alright, I got something over the... Oh, it's still downloading. Alright, I got something over the camera part. That way I can try to lay down and possibly work on some stuff without my computer being a doucher. Besides that, I'll probably pass out midway through at least one of these files. This is the phone call from Josh after the assault. Let's see if it'll play. Click play. No, I didn't see the torch. I just saw the dad. No, dude, they were in your truck. Dude, it was all wide open with the door open and everything. Like, it looked like you left in the middle of a party. Dude, I didn't do anything to your shit. Dude, I didn't raid your stuff. Everything of yours is there. I did exactly as you instructed if this happened. I did say shit, dude. I was just showing Amy the messages and the calls that I made to you. They didn't go through. That's not my fault. I even let Barb know. I did everything I could to make you aware of what was going on. And you did leave everything up and open and everything, dude. You left the lights on and everything. Dude, it's the fact that you told me that I could, and if you were gone, to do so. And especially with literally, dude, that stuff is out in your yard. Your truck door is wide open. Yes, somebody's gonna go fucking investigate if somebody doesn't close that stuff up and put it away. I fed your cats. I watered your cats. I did what it is that you instructed. And with all of the tweakers in town, me being there to make sure nobody steals anybody's stuff, I wouldn't think would be a big, terrible thing. I did the right thing, and I did take it into my own hands, and I did what it is that you instructed me to do in this scenario. You remember the last time that you left town? You gave me instructions. Hey, dude, if I gotta leave town, fucking check on my cats, make sure my shit's good. Dude, I really did try to get a hold of you. I literally was just showing Amy the messages on the other phone, too. And there's also the phone calls that I tried to make, and I got a hold of Barb, and she said that she was in contact with you. I let her know that I don't have your phone number and fucking everything, dude. No, I didn't have Amy's phone number. Your phone wasn't answering. It says, here, I can send you screenshots. I can send you screenshots from both phones of, it says message not sent. I was trying to, dude. I was fucking trying. Alright. Alright. That's one. Alright, I'm trying to get it to scroll down. It's not working too good. When I told you these stories are real, I meant it. This is from Smokey.
It says this video is it doesn't say how long it is.
Yo. Hey, Smokey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Been through 4 years of hell so far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like fucking fun.
Yeah, you remember Maddie Boa?
Yeah.
You remember them 2 twin girls she used to hang out with?
Oh, shit. Basically.
Well, one of them got shot in the head. I got blamed for it.
Oh, fuck. She got shot in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What the fuck happened?
Well, her family did a bunch of fucked up shit to her, including raping her and beating her and a bunch of other shit. While those girls were down there, they were actually selling drugs for Natalie and Alicia's dad.
Let me turn this fucking movie down, man. Hold on. Alright. Alright.
Well, them young ladies, you know my rules. If you ain't 18, you're 12. So I didn't learn their names till they were 18, which, fuck it, life happens. But, I hurt my back, and on my birthday in 2015, and all my friends basically just threw me away. I couldn't travel more than a block, and everybody just fucking forgot I exist.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, it is. Most of them done threw me away like I was garbage. Anyway, Natalie, she came to my rescue, her and Maddie Boa, and then Natalie was having a lot of problems with her ex-boyfriend, Tim Beast, and he was holding her down and screaming her in the face and telling her she can have her dog back when she comes back and all sorts of creepy shit like that. Well, she wanted to go to Virginia to fucking rehabilitate herself, and she wasn't going to get on the airplane to go there unless I promised to go. So I promised to go. And then it took me a while to get there. And matter of fact, I was going to call her up and let her know, hey, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it. I hope you're all right. You know, but she called me up and said, if you're not already on the way, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so she ran her fucking car into a tree, or into a telephone pole in Chesapeake, Virginia. Of course, I did what I do. I fucking kept my word and went to the rescue.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. So, she was trying to basically hide me from her mom. I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, they invited me to do a bunch of really fun stuff in Virginia, and then Natalie's sister gave me a broken ass phone, and all of my support network there was gone, and I fucking had a meltdown, and then I get treated like I'm some sort of super psycho serial killer rapist, which is pretty fucked.
Yeah, it is pretty fucked.
So, Natalie, because I got stuck outside of her house in the middle of the fucking road, I'm like, God damn, my car is busted, I can't go anywhere, I am gonna get creamed by a family of 6, this is fucked.
Yeah.
So, they didn't arrest me. They took me to the hospital and told me I was severely dehydrated and I got diabetes. And it turns out the diabetes part is complete shit. I don't have diabetes. Doctors are just idiots.
Yeah, I could tell you that.
Yeah. So after that, I had a panic attack. On my birthday is actually when it started. I had a little bit of anxiety for a couple of days before that because her sister was acting weird. Like, she's got some sort of weird fucking... Anything Natalie has, Alicia wants.
One of those, like, hypochondriac shit.
One of those, if my sister gets the attention, I need it twice as much things.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I went there to rescue Natalie and to help keep her safe. And me and Alicia hung out and talked every single day. You know, they accused me, when I left there, they accused me of threatening their family, and they told that to Maddie Boa. And Maddie Boa started spreading that rumor in Boulder. And next thing you know, it goes from Sean stalked some girl in Virginia to Sean was threatening some girl in Virginia and her family to Sean is some sort of a rapist or fucking child molester. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't do any of that fucking shit. So I got people threatening to kill me and people assaulting me. I can't go to Boulder to go see any of my loved ones. And like for an entire year, my life was hell. And then she got shot in the head, and the violence increased, the threats increased, the assaults increased, and most of my so-called friends threw me away like I was fucking trash.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Yeah. I've talked to Rabbit twice since Natalie died.
Really?
Yeah.
Has Natalie died, or that's all that bullshit? I mean,
Only in part. It's also in part because Rabbit's a bitch now.
really?
Man, he got so fucking sucked into the goddamn meth scene, like he hasn't been Rabbit for years.
No. Really?
Yeah, wait. Shit, dude, almost everybody down there either got popped or moved away or ended up fucking dead. There's a lot of bodies.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that too, man. Fucking, whenever I bounced out of Boulder, whenever I was on whenever I got out of fucking probation, I fucking ran for probation and shit. Whenever you were calling, I mean, hell, I might even sound like a son. I got into it for a fucking bit, you know. I went up there looking for acid and shit, couldn't find any acid. I got into it, and then I was like, I need to get the fuck away from here. But so that's when I bounced back down to Florida to get away from that whole scene and fucking talking to people here and there, you know, from the park and shit. That's all that I heard was fucking nothing. It was flooded. It was flooded those fucking towns, dude.
Yep.
It was flooded those fucking towns. Like, Kira and I, whenever we were dating and shit, it fucked our shit up like bacon, you know? And then fucking after I left, I found out that she was still into it, fucking started heavily drinking, had her daughter, and her daughter got taken away from her because of that shit. I was like, holy fuck, man. So, yeah, no, bad news about that shit. Fucking, I would have thought fucking Rabbit would have been smart enough to fucking stay away from that fucking shit.
But, you know, for years and years, he said, you know, I can't get addicted to any of this because I take it on rotation. Well, when it came in and flooded and the only choices were heroin or meth, he's like, well, I'm not fucking with heroin.
Yeah, fucking, no, dude. It's funny to fucking I mean, God.
Well, I can't even be in the state of Colorado now. I'm in Nebraska hiding out.
I can't go to Colorado either. I'll fucking go to prison.
Me too, for a long time.
Yeah, fucking, as much as I'd like to go back to be able to just walk into a dispensary and fucking grab me an ounce and be like, yeah, no, I'm fucked.
Yeah. So I got a question for you. Now, I've tried to ask this to everybody I knew who dealt anything that wasn't weed. Have you ever, in the entire time that you've known me, even once, seen me do anything other than smoke pot? And see, that right there, you think that, you know, that would be an easy thing for people to say, but then when there's, you know, if you type up my name on the media, you'll see all sorts of slander about me. You'll also see a lot of crimes that I actually committed to try to force the cops to do their job. You know, like having Tourette syndrome, it's not fucking easy. I have to hide it all the time so that people don't victimize me for it. Having Asperger's, I gotta hide that too so I don't get victimized. Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, I was going to say, I remember plenty of times hanging out with you out fucking 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the fucking morning at the nighttime. So, you know, I mean, and it was fucking hilarious. That was great.
I know, I'm a funny fucker. Go ahead.
Yeah. That was one of those things I absolutely fucking loved about this. And, you know, that was just your thing.
Well, it changed a lot since then, you know. I mean, back then I was passing out blankets every night and walking people to the Mormon Center, and nobody spoke up. Like, shit, everybody in Boulder knew me. Now there's people that I walk to the Mormon Center on multiple occasions, and they're like, yeah, dude, I don't know who you are. Like, shit, you've known me for like fucking 15 years.
Yeah, fucking whenever you were doing it, I saw you were doing it, I was like, there was probably like a couple times I was like, yeah, dude, I'll walk with you.
Yep, and you certainly did.
Found everybody, fucking something, like, get the fuck up, dude. Something.
Yup.
Every time you come out, take some fucking warmers and blankets and something like that, you know? I mean, go down there to,
Hey, you can hear what he's saying. Could you type something in the messages so I know?
That would be St. Aidan.
Yeah. They're fucking picking up shit there. And they're fucking stashing it off.
Yo.
Well, yeah, let me know. Yeah, man. It was fucking like all the newcomers have come into town and like, yeah, man. Like,
We did. We had a whole network.
Them dudes from Florida showing up in flip flops, shorts, and a t-shirt, staring out of the Boulder station, going, "What's that white stuff? This? No, dude. The cocaine factory blew up."
I remember I was one of them. When that first started.
You're welcome.
That black hoodie where I started fucking putting the patches all over it and shit.
Yo.
Black hoodie, that stuff with those, I still have that son of a bitch. I still have it. I would never get rid of that motherfucker. It reminds me of those days there in the fucking. It hits me hard every time. People are like, "You're homeless." I'm like,
if you only knew.
I remember that shit, man.
Yo. Well, I'm going through a lot of it. If you look up my name on the internet, I mean, they put me through it, and everybody threw me away. And the thing is, like, I've had to endure the abuse, try to go to the cops. You know how the cops are when you're fucking homeless. I mean, that's like, holy fuck. If you get beat up by college kids, fucking, you're going to jail.
Oh, yeah. Because people have to really good for some shit like that.
Yeah, they've used a lot of different excuses over the years. The worst part is, like, most of the homeless, they're fucking petrified. They're like, yeah, Schwartz, you're on the right, or Sean, you're on the right, but, you know, here's the thing, is that the government don't work that way. I'm like, no, see, the thing is that you guys done been bitchified.
Yeah.
You done taken it in the teeth enough that you're afraid to stand up, no matter who it is. But all these people came to me for help now, didn't they?
Yeah. No, I remember. I remember fucking a lot of that shit, man. And this was years ago. I can't even fucking remember what the fuck I ate like yesterday as far as food, but as far as shit that went down there at the park, like what was this, I remember when there was two officers, French, from he usually works never not murder, but he was down there at the park, fucking like hospitals and all the fucking different circles and shit down there at the park. And I got into the place. It was like, what the hell, man? It's like, they're fucking, you're standing over all these individuals while they're just minding their own business. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to use scare tactics. You're trying to fuck with people, man. Girls got on my ass for fucking with them.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with those cops. Bring out more shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
It's Officer French. Officer French is always going to be a fucking piece of shit. He should never have any business with a job. And the same thing with Steinman, and the officer that I was assaulted by was Bullseye.
That's Stoneman motherfucker. Yeah, I know it's funny, but yeah, no, fucking Stoneman. I'm fucking with the panic.
I wasn't real fond of him coming up every time one of my friends freezed to death saying, "Did you hear about the new bumsicle?"
No, it's really fucking.
God, that guy's a doucher.
That is that nozzle, you know, the part that goes into the body, because
Right? See, now when I call people a douche nozzle, they kind of look at me funny, like, what the hell? But when I say, get your nasty cock beaters off of me, they know exactly what the hell I'm saying.
Yep.
I literally got to the point where as pacifist and peace and hugs and loving as I am, I've literally threatened people. Yeah, dude, seriously. But, well, I had fucking thousands of people threatening me and harassing me and all sorts of shit. Like, seriously, if you get the opportunity, fucking tomorrow at lunchtime or afterwards, get a few minutes, look up my name, dude. Fucking, I am in hell over the slander on the internet.
I mean, that was most of the substance, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been using that to help rescue people. Unfortunately, you know, some of those folks ended up dead. Like, there was a lady named Selena Not Afraid. One of my videos about Hardin, Montana, I posted it up about the missing women in Hardin, Montana, 10 months before Selena Not Afraid had disappeared. And when Selena disappeared, there were 14,000 views on that video. And I posted a video about Selena disappearing in the Pacific. It got 12,000 views. You look at Montana local news, to this day, you know, most of them haven't exceeded 500 views. Like, holy shit, you know?
Wow. Yeah, no shit, dude. Fucking just trying to wrap something up. So it sounds like.
Yeah, well, they tried blaming that on me. She was found dead. And, you know, when rumors like that start, especially with what happened with Natalie, like, people just want to tell stories. So then I got people in Hardin, Montana claiming that I was driving around in my vehicle with them, and they had to throw themselves out of my vehicle. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm in Chapel, fucking Nebraska with no vehicle. What the hell are you smoking?
Oh, fucking, whatever everybody goes, fucking stupid.
Oh, God, yeah. And I've been seeing so much of it. Like, I'm kind of lucky. I'm at a house where there's a Native American and a redhead. So, I mean, basically, it's just a bunch of racial tension all the time that doesn't exist. Because, I mean, I grew up with a bunch of black kids, and he grew up with a bunch of white kids. So, I mean, both of us grew up completely out of our elements and learned, hey, you know, if you're racist towards yourself, people will kind of accept you. But that's the system.
Fucking growing up down in Florida, dude. I hung out, fucking grew up around a bunch of black people all the damn time. So, whenever I came up here around 13, 14, when I came up here to South Dakota, people are like, why do you talk funny like that? Why do you talk like that? Do you not know how to enunciate? This is how I know how to talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was fucking, I came up from Pensacola, Florida and everything. I mean, fucking, what's enunciation?
Yeah, you just talk fast and your words all run together.
Yeah, exactly.
So you in South Dakota?
Yeah, I'm in South Dakota.
That's another state I can't go to. What part?
Sioux Falls, Atlanta, south of Sioux Falls, probably about 45 minutes away from Sioux Falls.
I was in Rapid City.
Yeah. Oh, you were?
I was in Rapid City. I'm now in Chapel, Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, shit, you didn't really know about Florida, right?
Well, it's still a few hours.
Yeah, well, okay, 2 hours and shit, man. Okay. Okay, alright, so you live there?
Yeah, this is my home. I'm homeless here, but I ain't moving. I'm staying put.
If you didn't stay put right there, man, fucking, I get to a point, I don't know if it's gonna be this winter. I mean, I do have
4 miles from the Colorado border.
That's scary to me.
It's scary to me too. I can't hop the border. There's a dispensary like 8 miles or 9 miles from Chapel, Nebraska, and I can't go. I could, but everybody in this town is fucking paranoid. They'll go for themselves, but they're afraid of getting a dealer's stamp. And I'm like, man, you know what? If you smoke with me or you give me a nugget as a fucking gift, it's the same goddamn felony.
Felony? Good God. Fuck, man.
Yeah, felony distribution.
Fuck that. I'll find one of my brothers around here. I'll bring him with. Okay, go ahead and send him down to go get some shit.
Right? Of course, you can't say you're sending them to get shit here, because shit in Chapel, Nebraska is code word for methamphetamine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that goes through that for fucking Phil Collins and Buckland and all that shit.
Yep, holy shit, dude. I had to deal with cops all across that fucking area. But I tell you what, it's pretty late. Is there any way I could call you tomorrow at a decent time?
Call around 6 o'clock.
All right, I'll
By the
fucking
way, I
tell you
missed
how
that
ugly you are
telephone
then.
Man. Hey, fuck off, right?
Oh, I certainly will. And fuck you too, Smokey. Good night.
Good night, brother.
It's Smokey Rebel. That's what he goes by. Been a decent dude as long as I've known him. And yes, he did sell a lot of drugs. But he also admits it. See, this is something a lot of y'all don't know about street folks. Once you establish a community, and it takes a lot to drop it. You know how you destroy a community? You start accusing people of shit they didn't do. You make the kind of accusations that people aren't allowed to defend themselves against. People say, Sean, you can't be angry. Why are you angry all the time? Why don't you just chill up, or chill out, or take a chill pill? Why don't you just let it go? That's the worst one right there. Just let it go. My predators are all free. And they all got to have court without me and got to paint me as the bad guy. Oh, if I got to act like the bad guy to get a goddamn day in court, then fuck this fucking country. I never stopped helping people. A lot of the people that I helped, they're addicts. I didn't make them addicts. I just tried to help them.
All right. That ain't even close to all of them. I got some more I'm gonna have to transfer before I can do that. Apparently, I didn't transfer over all the files that I needed in order to do this because one of them is in a temporary file on the computer I'm using to record this live stream, and the other one is in Important Voices 3, I think. And the Important Voices 3, I didn't actually download the USB, which I guess I have to pull out the USB and give that a try. um, 4 a.m. I gotta try to sleep. I got a lot to get done. The later I stay up, the later I'm gonna wake up, and I don't want to wake up too late because the guy who's letting me stay at his house for the night, he's got some work to do in the morning. So this other computer that I'm using to play these audio files, it has to be plugged in or it doesn't work. Or just the tiniest bump or jostle will loosen the battery and it'll die on me. It's pretty frustrating when it does that. I'm actually glad that it even turned on today. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna see. There's 2 of them here between myself and my autism advocate. I'm not gonna post them up because um, it's none of y'all's business what her phone number is. I let her know that in case of an emergency that I was gonna have to post it to show that I was trying to get help. That we did make those calls, you know. There's a few people throughout this that tried with one phone call, and that's nice, you know. At least they tried that. But the thing in Washington State, um, you know, I wasn't there for those phone calls, so I can't verify that they did or did not happen. But there's a lady that worked at Starbucks in Washington State named Jess. She was from Colorado, and she was going to help me out, but she couldn't make it and couldn't make it and couldn't make it. No call, no show, you know. And it's not that she's a bad person, it's that by that point I had already been through hell in that state, in Washington State. I was living out of that Jeep and having meth heads and heroin heads stealing my stuff. One of them turned out he was a child molester. I recorded him. I had to try to investigate to try to get that computer back. That guy that's in that video, he later got shot to death over by my dad's house in Tacoma, Washington. The area of Washington State that we lived in is pretty nice, but we also lived in the ghetto. My dad's house was nice. When he went and bought it, he didn't realize that he was surrounded by ghetto. It's hilarious. My dad come from Nebraska. He drops the N-bomb all the damn time, and here he is, smack dab in the middle of a black neighborhood. There's like, I don't know, probably 10 houses on the block, 5 on each side. Like, shit, this is like the one white neighborhood in this whole area. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this off. Y'all have a pleasant evening. I'll try to get some more done in the morning if I'm able to wake up at a decent time. I wake up with the sun when I'm homeless, but when I'm in a house, I wake up whenever. All right, end the stream.